So which one they?
Uh, that one. Yeah, that one.
This one.
What's the last one? Yeah. Hello, hello. Y'all come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. Y'all know what it is. It's Monday, it's 8 something. And the Caravan of Dreams is here. Make sure you like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. Bless you. All right, all right. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us, taking time out of your busy Monday. Vanessa, Lisa Williams, hello, hello. Y'all make sure you like and share, like and share. Let's bring some people on. We're going to talk about this whole, man, it has been a whirlwind of things going on in the country. Like, man, it's crazy. And is everybody else getting all of these campaign focused texts where they're wanting to know, do you support Kamala? Will you vote for her? Will you vote Democrat? Do you? I'm like, donate, please donate, donate, don't. It's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's crazy. I keep getting text after text after text that, it's like,
Everybody not on the list that you on.
oh, well, Lisa Williams, you say you getting them. I'm just, I don't know. Well, okay. I will say this. I will say this. Yes, I am part of the Act Blue committee, which is a Democratic. Basically, I've donated, multiple times for different things or whatever. And so I guess once you're on the list, then you get, you know, constantly getting these texts. So yeah, I guess that can't blame anybody else but myself.
Yep, because I ain't got no text.
Not a one.
Not one.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah. All right, all right. Hey everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate you. So let's go ahead and start right here. So of course, unless you have been sleeping all weekend, then you saw where Biden decided to, gracefully bow out of the race as the Democratic nominee or whatever. And so he strongly endorses Kamala Harris. Now, so my understanding is here just in 24 hours, she's up to 80 some odd $1 million in donations. And they said that is the fastest of anybody. So there's that. I know there was a conference call, a Zoom call or whatever that I guess they put out the clarion call, and a lot of women, I think, probably a lot of sorors and all that, jumped on the call and whatever. And so they said just after that call that she ended up with 1 million plus. And so it just went on from there. So there's a lot of people that are backing her, behind her. So that's a good thing. At the very end of the day, so here's the thing. Somebody pointed out to me that Clyde says she's not beating Trump. I mean, you know, we've seen stranger things happen. But I guess here's the thing. So right now at this time, somebody asked me about it. Obama has not endorsed her And I went to look, to see, like, I wonder why he hasn't. And he said some years ago, he went and put all of his, backing or whatever behind Hillary Clinton. And she was going against Biden at that time. So there's that. And so he has not put out a, I'm a back this person situation right now, because he wants to first see who is going to be the nominee. So there's that. But so what are y'all thoughts on that? I mean, Clyde, you said she's not going to do it, and what is he saying?
So these Edomites will come out in mass numbers.
You know what? But if you think about this now, there's if Kamala can pull out all of the women who, there's a lot of women out there. There's more women than men out here, right? If she can cross color lines and all that and pull out all these women, she could possibly win. She could possibly win. So, Mama V said that all the countries or whatever that have women running them, they're more successful, they are more peaceful, they just do better when women run the country. So there's that. I mean, hey, argue with your mama. That's what I'm gonna say. Are you reading the comments?
Lisa Williams said, I think we will come out as females. Yes, females will come out. She done already cross color lines. Ain't she mixed?
Well, I mean, there's that
Oh,
too.
okay, so color lines cross. Um, Sheeta says, crazy to saw, but for it to be done, she will need a strong man as vice president. We are not strong enough to win a 2 women on the ticket yet.
Right.
Will Majors, what's up, man? He's a dope DJ, man. Kamala has a good chance of beating Trump, even if only on a reproductive rights, anti-corruption angle.
Mm-hmm. I agree, because at the very end of the day, me as a woman, I have a very strong opinion on that whole little, Roe v. Wade, turnover that he had. And because why does a man need to have any say so in what a woman reproductive rights are? Why do you have to have any opinion on it? Because it is our body, not yours. Stop it. That, to me, that is just, oh my gosh, that drives me crazy. Yeah. Go ahead.
Claude McGee said, let's stop calling her black. She's from Indian descent. She said, no one in her family or foundation of Black American. No one was in her family were slaves in this country.
Okay, so she don't have no black in her? I thought there was some black somewhere in there. Because now, well, I mean, I don't know. Well, I think I read that somewhere. I think there is a tinge of black somewhere. If you look black, you black. Black is, I don't care. We're going to claim you. So there's that.
She lied enough to give Trump some competition. I don't think Michelle Obama will stand a chance. She too black. She black inside and out. But Kamala, she got a chance.
Okay.
We got to get her. She's got to actually be the nominee. I mean, first.
Right.
Vanessa said it should not be about race or gender, but about character and policy anyway. If it was about character, then our
Trump is
presidential
definitely
list
not.
would be a lot different.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump and a whole lot of other names. There are other names out there as well. So
right.
If it was about character, Clyde say, nope, research it. So you can Google it. Jamie said her dad is Jamaican.
Yeah, there's it. There it is.
So he said, I can't wait for them to have a debate. She's gonna rip him to shreds.
This would be a definitely a different debate than what we saw a month ago.
I'd say tell that to white people. Tell that to the white folks.
Hmm. Well, so I mean, at the very end of the day, look, we I'm just saying this. I think if we can get somebody against Trump, because to just allow him to just because he's a white man, with a lot of Republican power behind him, because there's that, um shouldn't we hope that that doesn't affect how everything's going to go. But I will say this, Jasmine Crockett, the she said if they don't go ahead and use or elect Kamala for the Democratic nominee, then she says she's out. She's just not going. She's not helping nobody else. So I know there's some governors out there who want to be, whatever. But then, if we go and look to see, how many of y'all have been successful in your own states or whatever. So,
She said she can actually speak, and Trump can't.
right.
Mama said, "Trust me, Trump is now nervous."
Yeah, they said the Trump camp, he's of course he's like, I can't believe y'all pushed Biden out and whatever, because he knew that he had a shoe in against Biden, but now he has to turn, switch the gears, and this is going to be a different race. So, provided that they elect Kamala as their Democratic nominee.
James said, "Are we speaking of the same woman who shouted out Fife and he had been dead for years?" Said Kamala is flip flop and chooses black when she needs to benefit from it.
Hey, I think ain't she a Delta? So
She, AKA,
she AKA okay. I know she's the soror, so hey, where's that?
Trump is now the old person running for president.
Right, right, and at any year from now, then he can be just as loopy as how they tried to say Biden was. But I will say that I'm glad that Biden went on and stepped out, because first of all, I heard him say the only reason that he would get out is if if it was his health or whatever. And then all of a sudden, boom, he gets COVID. So now you too weak to even move around. And you know what I'm saying? And you had a bad debate. You seems like your memory loss, because now I don't know if y'all had any experience with COVID, but COVID, sometimes those symptoms can have some effects on your, your brain. Like a lot of people got brain fog and, that kind of thing. A lot of times they weren't remembering things. But to me, it seemed like something was already going on with him. So I don't know. I don't know. I think that was the right thing to do, because he just, and even though Trump is only what, like I think they said 4 years younger or something like that, but he just seemed like, you know, he had more energy. And even though he half the time he didn't answer any of the questions during debate, or he didn't know the answers, and he definitely was lying, but he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. So there's that.
Jamie said she has a white soror. She said that don't make her black. So he said, but her sorors will still back her.
Mhm.
Vanessa said, yeah, now let's hear about his age. It ain't even about sorors. It's women.
Right. Right. I mean, clearly she got a lot of women that said, "Look, I'm finna donate." So some of them might have some husbands that are Republicans, but somebody was on there donating. Okay, let's just say that, because her her donation went to the roof, and I am not mad. Period. I was trying to jump on the call, and the call it filled up, and they was like, it ain't no more room. So I
Jamie
don't
said, how do
know.
black men feel about Kamala? She was an attorney and senator in Cali. She supported policies that incarcerated black men, and she didn't support policies against police brutality, and police killing black men.
Well, so, I did look into all of that. Of course, first of all, I think that, as I think was she a prosecutor or something at the time? You're gonna go with what the state wants. You know, I think that was her past, and a lot of these politicians have much worse things in their closet. So, right now she knows that we're looking at her to do some stuff, to make some changes, to speak up for black people, to do, what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
what needs to happen. And so I think that she's gonna run on that platform. That's my opinion.
What Major said, funny. All those Biden jokes and talking points the Republicans playing is down the toilet. I got to come up
Mm-hmm.
with all new material now.
True. That's true. That is true.
Bob McGee said there will be another attempt on Trump if he wins. Cecilia said, please remember we are not fighting against him. We are fighting against the party. We're fighting for our rights. Imagine what his followers want us to lose or be taken from us if he wins. Those people really believe he can take it closely back to slavery.
And the fact that they even want it, that's scary. That's scary.
Jamie says, so all mulattoes and others have to do is join a sorority. Got it.
Jamie, what's going on right now? What's happening? What is happening right now? What are your thoughts? What would you rather? What's your preference here?
Oh, she was district attorney. She was,
Oh,
she
the
was part of
DA.
the
Oh,
machine.
okay. Okay.
Jamie said Johnny Carter didn't go with what the state wanted. Also, Kamala was a senator of Cali. Mm.
Hmm.
I think I think Jamie playing a little bit of devil's advocate, but I don't think. She ain't told a lie.
I mean, no. But I see the her being adverse to everything. So what, Jamie, what are your thoughts on Kamala? Should they, we be choosing someone else as our Democratic representative or what? Because right now there's not another name just being put out there that people are trying to back. So, I don't know.
I think it's Lesser of Two Evils Part Two.
I
I think that's probably. I think that's what
You
James is
think?
getting at.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
You said I think.
I thought you were saying it's lesser of two
Yeah,
evils.
I think it's Lesser of
You
Two
think so?
Evils. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you know what? I guess as a man you can say that, but for women,
I don't
for
want to.
those of us who are women and they're trying to take away, rights that we have as women, we don't see lesser of two evils. We see a woman who's going to fight for women's rights. So,
Biden was going to fight for that too,
oh.
man or woman. The Democratic Party is going to fight for that. What what you're speaking of, as far as birthrights and things like that, that's on the conservative Republican side.
Mm.
Um, I don't think a woman running for it makes it any more real. I guess that's cool to run, a cool thing to run on, but it was always Democrats was on this side on that issue, Republicans on that side on that issue. Whether there was a woman in Kamala or a man in Biden, it was the same coming from the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. You know, we're looking at possibly the first woman president.
Can we get something? Can we get one? Is there one?
I mean, hey, I, I, I care less, man.
Oh gosh.
Country headed where it's headed, it don't even
I
matter.
mean, the country's headed where it's headed.
So, y'all want one, get one. I'm probably gonna vote for. I mean, I'm kind of on the lesser of two evils vote. I mean, vote. I don't.
Which means you're not gonna vote for Trump.
I said I'm probably gonna vote for him, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Which means you're not gonna vote for Trump.
I mean, probably. I don't see any reason why I would vote for Trump.
Right.
Um, But that, I mean, that's just me. Hey, I don't get all in the middle. I'm not emotionally attached, so you know, I
That's because as a man, you don't know what it feels like to be a woman and they try to take away your rights.
all that, man. I mean, that's the angle. It's gonna be a lot of emotional stuff going. Oh, Jesus, Lord, it's gonna be a crazy few months, man. Yeah, Well, I said none of them support policies against killing black folks. I mean, it ain't even about white or black no more. They put the female aspect in. So now the females are gonna be coming out in droves. It's just gonna be interesting to see how the soap opera plays out because now you got old white men against black women. That's what we really got at the end of the day right now. It's just my opinion, but that's what we got. We got the old white men, we got the black women, and we get to see who. Hey, Obama pulled one out, so it might be the chance for the black women. Uh, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very very interesting. That's all I can really say. Um, Clyde said, "Have y'all seen the police shooting of that black woman by the cop? That video is on my page. Yes, it's gonna be on here in a little bit. Christy had me go and pull it. Uh, Jamie says my preference is that black folks stop voting out of emotion, fear tactics, and being politically uneducated. Look at the policies and how it affects black folks. That's that's real right there, Jamie. That is real. Unfortunately, we're gonna vote out of emotion. That's just how it's going down.
I mean, well, right now, look who we got on the other side. Like, there is nothing that tells me, you know what, I may consider voting for Trump. No way. There's nothing. Nothing. At the very end of the day, what we really have to do is look at our local situation, our state representatives, our local those are the ones that really immediately affect us. So, but we just know that, the stuff that Trump is talking about, there's no way we can, nobody in their right mind would vote for that.
Will Major said, "Real talk. The most annoying thing about a possible Trump win isn't so much him, but his legion of brainwashed, diehard followers. Worst fan club ever."
Right. Right.
Sheeta said, "If that was my job for the state of Cali, then that is what was done at the time." He said, "If I was a defense attorney and someone was guilty of sin, it's my job to get them off, then guess what? Come defend it." She said, "So she was a prosecutor. So guess what she did? I guess the men should have had better defense attorneys." Man, I mean, yeah, she did her job. She did her job
Mhm.
well. What made us this? Imagine what would be unleashed. Amy said, "If you are addressing my comment, it's her job to do right by the people. Period." Uh, Mama V said, "Just vote straight Democrat and call it a day." I'm not on board with that one. I stopped doing that years ago. Uh, Next subject. She say next subject. She's sick
Mhm.
of this.
Right.
City said, "Yes, that is her job as VP. She should be for everybody." Seriously though, the fact that women's rights are even on the table in this day and age is crazy to me. Clyde said the Republican and Democratic Party are not for black people. When will we learn? Mm. Neither one of them, huh, Clyde?
I mean, Clyde, we got to have something now. Give us something, okay?
I mean, that's back to the lesser of two
I
evils.
mean, hey, what can we do?
He said it was her job as a prosecutor. The people voted her in as a senator. Clyde said, "I'm voting local only." Yeah, we kind of went to that last week. Cecilia said, "Right, imagine what would be unleashed from his people if he wins. There are going to be a lot of videos of harassment on the way." Well, Major said this election is poised to be driven not by policy, but mainly by identity politics. Americans are celebrated of celebrity craze, and it's embarrassing. Yep, that's real. It's definitely going to be driven by identity politics, racial identity, gender identity. Uh, being laced if people's wins just said, I think time will tell that it's not going to really matter who's in office. I think if we really wanted to get involved, we just really, really seriously wanted to get involved and create some change. First of all, if we wanted that change to happen in 2024, we probably should have started somewhere around 2014. And if we're going to want to see some change by 2030, we need to use the same emotion that we got right now, keep it, maintain it for the next 6 years. I think that's what's going to create change. I think us getting emotional in 2024 is not going to create a lot of change for 2025. I think that's the difference between us and a lot of other cultures.
You know what? Here's the thing. At the very end of the day, a lot of things are going to happen because it is written, and I'm just going to say that. Um, and a lot of things that we are arguing about, or going back and forth about, in this nation, a lot of this stuff is not going to really matter a whole lot, because it's going to be a lot of civil wars and different things like that. Really, at the very end of the day, we need to be trying to figure out the things that we need to be trying to protect our families, and I mean, like, physically, because it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And you know what, people think, oh, that's not going to happen. If you just look and see how things are going on right now, did anybody know that there was some outages happening? Like, there was some bank outages. There were some outages where the some planes had to, land because they couldn't get the information from the towers or whatever, because they, somewhere there was, I think they call it a EMP, where they some type of voltage or something affected the technology. So a lot of that is, we need to be looking at some of that stuff is about to be happening more heavier, and it's going to affect a whole lot of people.
It was a software issue. It was an update on corporate PCs, Windows platform. Cybersecurity company put out a corrupted update. So that's what that was.
Hmm. And so things like that will be happening. It's going to be happening more and often. So I'm just saying, it's a lot of things that we kind of go back and forth about, and um, you know, be arguing about. Some of that stuff don't even matter, really. But at the very end of the day, the thing is like, and we're gonna move on. I don't know if somebody else has something to say, but at the very end of the day, we need to start thinking about, like, seriously getting, what do they call that when you stock up on your food and your canned goods and your toilet tissue, all that kind of stuff. We need to start thinking about that. That's really what we need to be thinking about. So, just FYI. Hmm.
I say buy guns, period. Train your family on how to shoot.
And then why do you say that, Clyde? Because what?
Because they training their babies on how to shoot.
And so what's going to happen that we need to know that? We just going to be walking around with guns?
Mm. You spoke on civil rights.
Okay.
Civil War.
So there's that.
Civil War is about more than guns, though.
Yeah, I mean, for sure that. But we
It's
definitely need to be able to protect ourselves and whatever.
it's economic warfare. It's strategic planning.
They say that you need to get some cash and keep it on hand, because when they take the banks down to where you try to go to the ATM and can't use
No.
that you need to have cash. So
I don't know what if you're talking about an economic crash, though, what's cash gonna do? Because I mean the dollar's gonna drop down.
because there might be places that you trying to buy something they won't be able to take
Metals.
any electronic type.
Get you some metals, silver, gold, your necklaces, your rings, diamonds, things like that. Those are the things that are going to trade once if there's going to actually be an economic crash because the dollar ain't going to be worth nothing.
Well, I think we're talking way down the line on that.
You're talking way down the line because when you talk about that, banks are the only people who take dollars. Yeah. So if you're talking about a bank crash, that means you can't take those pieces of paper to the bank anymore. Which means that
I'm saying to the point where you can't even get money out of the bank, but the money you have, there will be places that will take cash that won't take electronic payments.
Why would a company take cash if they can't deposit it in the bank after the day's end?
Well, but that don't mean they never can. That just means at the time they can't.
So you're saying they're gonna stockpile
temporarily?
They're gonna stockpile these pieces of paper.
I mean, if they're trying to get money.
If there's gonna be a crash, people, get you some precious metals. That's one thing that's always going to hold value, rather than these pieces of paper that's printed out. Like I said, banks won't even take them. So what that means is, because if you're talking about an economic crash, we're going to have to go into the barter system.
I don't know if we're talking about an economic crash, but we're talking about the systems being where they're not working.
That's a crash.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like you can't go. The ATM would be out of order type situation.
That's a crash
because of the EMP. I think I'm saying that right.
EMP. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know. You watching The Matrix or something? That's what you're getting on.
What? The Matrix? Is that on The Matrix?
I don't know. What does EMP stand for?
It's an electronic. I'm okay. I'll go look it up. I can't remember what the letters mean, but I'll look it up. But anyway, all right. Let's move on. Somebody got somebody else?
Said that power outage is exactly why I keep a generator in the garage and cash under the mattress.
Okay.
So I said, thank you. These Edomites are going crazy. We'll say cash is for an immediate emergency. And that's true. Immediate. Because over time.
Right. I agree. Over time, that's going to happen. But what I'm saying is, yes.
If we do civil war, that's going to be over time. It ain't going to be nothing immediate. It ain't like it's going to be a week situation, 2-week situation. Mm-hmm. Cash is for immediate emergency. If I need to mobilize immediately and can't use my cards in a pinch, I got a couple of dollars to get essentials, gas, food, rations, etc.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's it. All right, y'all. So now let's talk about this. I know that someone mentioned about this. There was the woman, I think her name is Sonia Massey, and out of Illinois. So Sonia Massey called 911 and she said, hey, I hear some noise. There's something going on outside, and wanted the police to come and check it out because she felt like she was, in a little danger, right? That's why she called 911. So the cops come in, and now they're asking her, and Johnny's going to pull this up. They're asking her for, her ID or whatever. And she's like, I can't find it right now. She's looking through her stuff, and so she gets up, and they told her something about she had some water boiling. They told her to go take care of that. Well, she goes over to turn off her water, and she's like, why y'all backing up? And they were like, because you got hot water. And she said, what did she say? I plead the blood of, what did she say? Something, gosh, I'm gonna have to remember what the words. I think we're gonna hear it on the video. Anyway, and when she said that, he was like, no, you won't. I'll shoot you in your head or something. So watch this. Like, this is crazy. Watch it.
Will said, I purposely avoided watching that taped execution. Let's call it what it is.
Sorry, Will.
Okay, drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! 19 shots fired, Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot! Bring EMS now, we got a headshot wound to the Female. Headshot woman to female. 1078. I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit. No, headshot, bitch. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
All right.
So, man, that was tough. I'm just like, there was no justification. Did y'all hear what she said? It was something like she said that she gosh, what did you hear it? Did you ever hear it at any point? Did you listen to it? I'm gonna have to go listen to it.
But I hope you still with us after that comment.
What are you talking about? Or what he just said?
Yeah. I hope he get assaulted every day with no condom.
So the comment that she made was something like that she some religious, comment. I don't know if she said she plead the blood of Jesus or something. Apparently he did not know or wasn't familiar with the terminology that she used, because he was like, "What? I'll shoot you in your head." And it was like, wow, like, why would you say that? Like, it didn't even make sense. Apparently he didn't know what she meant when she said that. So I'm gonna have to listen to it, because now that's bugging me. If somebody's saying something, you can go ahead and read that. What?
You finna sit here and watch it?
I'm just, hold on. I rebuke you. That's what she said. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," because he was trying to make it seem like that she was gonna throw some hot water on him. First of all, I don't know. Is hot water and a gun, are those like similar weapons? But even though they told her to go turn the water off, right? So she wouldn't even went over there had they not said that. And because, she was like, "Why are y'all backing up?" He said, "'Cause you got hot water." And she said, I plead the blood of Jesus," or whatever. Oh no, she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And he was like, "What? I'm gonna shoot you in your head." Now, how does "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus" make you want to say "I'm gonna shoot you in your head"? Like, that is, oh my gosh, that was just straight execution. It's no two ways around that. Now he was, what they said was, his statement was, she came after him with the hot water. So luckily, even though the one that shot her did not have his camera on, the partner did. So thank goodness for that, right? Because while he's sitting there saying that she came after him with some hot water. Yeah.
I say our melanin intimidates Edomites, so our melanin scares them.
The lady was the one who called 911. Like, there's no reason. See, and that's the problem right there. As a Black person, we should not be in our own house. Call 911 for somebody that's outside. You come in and ask me for my ID because I'm telling you I'm scared because something's going on outside. You come in the house, in my house, you want my ID, and then I'm the one end up dead. How? Where? Where does that make any sense? Like,
what's
my God,
I can't think of the name for the policeman that's like designated for your area. I forget the name of them.
You said that's designated for your area?
Mm-hmm.
What, the neighborhood patrol or something?
It's more than that.
Oh,
but it's like that, but it's actually a policeman or whatever, and he's kind of over that neighborhood. I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's messed up. But for me, that's where you start at. I think you should know who your person is for your area, for your neighborhood. A lot of times, that could get you resolution quicker than 911. Also, that's a person that can relate to who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
NPO. That's it. Get to know your NPO. You know, a lot of times, like I said, sometimes that can be that 911, especially if you know your NPO and your NPO knows you. Um, I think we should have people that are culturally aware in our neighborhoods, which means if you're in the hood, you might want
Know
to
what
have.
hood people mean, but I mean,
No, what I'm saying, if you're in the hood, you have some people that
right,
of your same culture,
right, right,
patrolling your neighborhood. And
right.
yeah, you do
True,
have some
true.
control over that. These dudes weren't culturally aware. If I ain't know about black folks, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you know, let's just be real about it. What Islam or whatever, before they decide to blow everybody up, they say a religious saying.
Mm.
So if I ain't know, you know what I'm saying, I ain't religious at all, I don't fool with that stuff, and somebody going to get this hot water and they reel off, and I'm not justifying the white dude at all, I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it from both sides. I'm not saying he should have did what he did. I ain't even watched the tape. I'm not finna watch the tape. I don't got time to be getting mad all over again. Everybody, all y'all, we just mad for right now. We're gonna watch the proceedings. We hope he gets some years or whatever. We're gonna cheer whenever he get whatever years he get, or get pissed off when he don't get no years. And then we're gonna move on with our lives. But that goes all the way back to the politics we was talking about earlier. If we want to create some change, man, you got to put some strategies and stuff in place, and maintain whatever you feeling right now. Maintain that over the next few years while you get stuff done. So yeah, um, I ain't getting with it. Jamie, let me see. Cedar said Jamie Foster. She said she heard noise outside and thought someone might be trying to break in her house. Dang, that sounds like some old Tatiana Jefferson type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cedar said, "How did they send her to take care of the boiling water, then shoot her for it? This is insane." Clyde said he already convicted. Jamie said, "Okay, I got a question. What's your question?" We'll wait for it.
Jamie has a question. So my thing is the fact that what is the fix? Because she did what she was supposed to do. I don't think she did anything wrong. She called 911. She calls 911 because she is hearing noises.
Did he get arrested?
Yes, they have his mugshot. Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
But now this happened a little while ago, so they just now released the footage, right? But yeah, he has been arrested. So she calls 911 and they come in, want her ID. Now I don't know if that is where the problem begins, because we want your ID because we don't believe, or we don't know if you're the one that called, or if you're the person that was outside making all the noise and came in here, and I don't know. So to me, that was weird. Like,
to want her ID?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, the fact that they wanted it and was getting upset that she couldn't find. She said, "I can't find my ID right now." Probably why? Because the police up in here are harassing you. Like, why'd they even have to come in? They could have stood outside. Let's talk through this door. I called the police because I saw somebody out there. Can y'all just check and see? And if it ain't nobody, y'all can go on. Like, why y'all come in my house and harass me? I called the police. I called y'all. So now you want me to go turn my water off. And because I'm turning my water off, now you scared. What?
Said she called because of a possible burglary. How in the hell did she end up in the kitchen getting a pot of boiling water? I think she just explained that police told her to turn
Go
the
take
water.
care of that. Yeah.
Go take care of the water. Maybe the police should have went over there.
Exactly. Ma'am, can I go turn the water off? Like, if you're gonna be scared, but even with that, I don't know. I just feel like the fact that she said, I plead the blood of Jesus or whatever, or no, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that I think that he didn't know what rebuke means. And so that was the problem. Because even if he had something to say, even if they moved or whatever, she should have just like and just moved pot out the way and then just kept on. So what do y'all need?
That
So
sound like they need to go into their little class or whatever. You know, they have those
right. This is the
classes where
example what you do not do. Something.
well, where you get in touch with other cultures, where as you know, you have to take training classes. As a
Right.
police, we take training classes, stuff
Right.
like that. To understand other cultures, understand
Mhm.
you know people other than yourself,
Right.
and it looks like that need to be implemented. Maybe they need to learn about different religions.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, she said that angered him.
Yeah, the fact that he rebuked, that she
He was
rebuked
being
him.
rebuked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, who want to be rebuked? Who
But
want
come
to be
on,
rebuked?
you gonna kill me because I rebuke you, fool?
I
That's
mean,
dumb.
I don't know about killing him because he rebuked him. I'd probably killing because he got rebuked and she got a pot of water in her hand. You know, he just.
It almost sound like the devil. Like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. What? I'll shoot you in your head.
I
That's
mean,
what he said and did.
everybody don't believe in Jesus.
I mean, he said he would shoot her in his head and did just that.
Hey, he overstepped his boundary. He in jail now. He overstepped his boundaries. And mind you, please, man, I ain't trying to condone what this dude did. He's where he deserves to be, and hopefully justice will be served. I mean, I don't know if true justice will be served because that would mean that shoot he gets shot and killed. But I'm not condoning. I'm just looking at it from two sides. That's it. I ain't condoning what the dude did. It was not right, from what I understand. It's not. It was not right. There you go. Just see the diversity sensitivity. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
want to put.
Mm-hmm.
I need to implement that in class.
Right.
Um, it was. He said it was. It was the devil inside of him. Couldn't take that being rebuked. Jamie said it so. Did something happen or occur before she said that about the rebuking? Did the officer say something to touch her? I guess he was talking about the ID or whatever. You know, he probably didn't like. Don't know policemen like when they ask you for ID. It already goes the wrong way, and it's just my observation when I deal with policemen. It already go the wrong way when you can't generate whatever they ask you to generate, whether it's the ID, whether it's your insurance papers, your registration papers, whatever. When you can't generate that, they already get aggravated off top.
Well, so when she walked over there and she was doing whatever with the water, they started back. She was like, why are y'all moving back? And they were like, because you got you got a boiling hot water or something. You got some boiling hot water. And she was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like, in other words, you thinking I'm finna pour this water on you. I'm not finna do that. So she was like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, whatever she said. What? I'll shoot you in your head. And then he was like, put the hot water down. And apparently she's putting it down. And I guess that's when he shot. So, yeah.
And she probably better off saying, "Man, f you."
Right. It looks like it. Looks like she just said the wrong words because what? I rebuke you? Like that? Did you cuss him out? Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Crazy.
She said even if he did understand what she was saying, the lady was not threatening at all. In the video, it looks like she may have been trying to explain, but he shot her so fast you couldn't even tell. Like I said, earlier Clyde said that the devil got rebuked, so it reacted. He said she went with the devil inside him uh, when she said that, so it reacted. Oh, basically the same thing he just said. The devil got rebuked, so it reacted. Say, wow. So they saw a black woman with a pot of boiling water as a threat. My God. I mean, black, you're a threat regardless. Whether you black with a pot of water,
Drumstick,
you could
like
be
whatever.
You could be obviously you could be black with some juice in your pocket and be a threat. So
It seems like if we call 911, then we need to be prepared for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to know that it's not always safe to call 911 while being black because it will quickly turn on you. Um, I mean, to me, it just seemed like they came in too um high on donuts or something. I don't know, but
they weren't comfortable in the neighborhood
something.
that they was in. They're
Right.
not comfortable in the neighborhood they was in. I don't know what neighborhood that is over there.
Mhm.
I'm kind of predicting that it probably wasn't the best of areas, and that
Right.
kind of puts you on edge. Let's just be real about it. As a cop, when you go in, you're gonna be on edge when you go in the
Yeah.
hood. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know who's hiding behind what. There's so much stuff going on nowadays. Cops getting shot too. We dudes fighting back, and people are lashing out at cops too. So when you talk about a hood situation or whatever, once again, let me say it again. I'm not condoning, but let's just be real, especially when you got the, like you said, diversity training or whatever, and you got somebody from another culture who don't necessarily understand what's going on in the hood. So it's already kind of on edge before you even go in the house. And
Mhm.
it's just a lot of bad decisions that get made that make stuff like this happen.
Mhm.
We happen to had it happen in our own city, and
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, first of all, if you are in the hood, and come on, cops, y'all know where the hood is. Do not go to anyone's house or whatever unless you are a multicultural uh team. Like if it's not a black and a white cop, because at least the black cop would know what you mean by I don't know. I don't know if you would or not, but at least would have a little more sympathy, you would hope. Because two white cops going in, it just looks like, we don't know what's gonna happen. And the lady really, like I said, she probably should just talk to them through the door. Did you see anybody out there? Okay, well, I'm good then. Don't worry about it. Cause I mean, how do you be safe in that situation? I know she had no idea that it would turn out that way. None. Not, and she was the one who called. So there's that. Anybody else have anything? No. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. Yes, this is full of excitement today. So then there's this lady in Philadelphia, and I guess she loaned some people $100 or something or other. And so she was trying to get her $100. And so Johnny's gonna show this video. She was trying to get this money. They didn't have it at the time. So it was the couple and their 7-month-old baby. And so she shot all of them, including the 7-month-old baby, for $100. So there's that. So here we go.
That's some Nino Brown type shit right
Okay.
there.
I'm like, oh. So yeah. And I hate to even say this, black on black crime, but that's what it was. Like, ma'am, $100. So you are out here shooting whole families for $100. Now you finna be in jail for, I don't know, whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be more than $100 to get out or bond out or whatever. What?
Had they caught her?
Yeah, they have.
It's the principle, man. It ain't even about $100. When you talking about streets, when you're talking about the streets,
Mm.
you can get shot over $50.
A whole family?
Look, man, it's the principle. Don't play with my money.
Man. And the baby was 7 months. Okay. 7 months. And she shot the baby in the leg. So that just sounds like she must have been high or something.
That's a cold thing.
Yeah.
But like I say, it ain't about the $100. It's the principle. It's principalities. I mean, it's all dumb. You got to watch who you borrowing money from. First of all, if this person, somebody's shooting somebody, for $100. I mean, I don't know, man. I just block you off social media or whatever and not fool with you no more. So you say
She
are they
was
alive? I
like,
think everybody's alive, right?
yeah, they alive.
And like I say, it's the principle of the thing. It's it's not I'm gonna kill you or whatever, but it's like you owe me some money, nigga. I'm for let you know that you owe me some money, and you got to watch who you borrowing money from.
My God, today 7-month-old. You know what? You shoot the parents, boom, boom. Okay, that's for my $100. But you shoot boom, 1, boom, 2, boom, 3. And she said, I don't care about your baby. She uses more colorful language. But she was like, girl, care about your baby.
I owe somebody $50 right now, man. Say, look, say, man, I ain't got it yet. I'm gonna get it.
Okay, please don't come
I'm gonna
over
get it.
here with that.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
it. Hold on, just hold on, man. I
Right.
gotta pay some bills. The first of the month coming around or whatever. Some stuff, some stuff hit. I ain't know it was gonna hit as hard or whatever. A couple of gigs got
Okay.
canceled, so
They walk in that
whatever.
door. Boom, boom. You owe me $50.
Say, man,
Right.
I got you. Okay.
Lord. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, man, I guess in Philadelphia, they do not play. Don't go up in Philadelphia trying to get nobody money and you ain't gonna give it back.
Yeah.
Period. Like they coming after the family for 100.
Yeah. I think it's just all is street politics. It's all about first of all who you borrowing their money from and what their mindset is. And yeah, she did it on the principle. It wasn't about $100. That was on the principle.
Yeah, and I mean, if you go back and watch, I'm just saying the fact that she was like, "Boom, I don't care about your baby."
Yeah, she been watching too many movies.
Huh?
She been watching too many movies. She been watching too many
real?
gangster movies.
Oh, is that what it is?
She didn't let it get to her.
Jeez, Louise.
Listen to drill. Listen to
goodness.
she letting the wrong stuff get into her brain, whether it's a movie or music or a music video or whatever it is.
Was that tip drill? Oh, I don't know. Did I say the wrong thing? What is that? I just have heard that before. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Oh man, that's just wow. What you know about tip drill?
I don't know. In that T.I.?
No.
Oh.
That's Nelly.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
I don't know. I know T.I.'s name is Tip, so I thought. Okay, I don't know. So anyway, there's that.
Just out of context in so many different ways. Just wow. Tip drill is that's another video that was on BET Uncut. You ain't never watched BET Uncut?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's
Sorry.
one of the most prolific videos of all time. Man.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, Clyde, say. I'm trying to hold it in.
I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know.
Shout out to Nelly. Tip drill was the video, boy. Before porn was easily accessible. Tip drill was it. Was young men all over the world was watching BET Uncut, waiting for Tip drill to come on.
Oh,
that was the iconic credit card slide in the woman's booty. Yeah, that was iconic times in Black history. Man. Tip drill. Drill music is very dark music. It's a style of rap music, very dark, murderous. Basically, these dudes have no chill. They
like the guy who got killed, that he was a rapper and he was like
mocking,
saying whatever he
talking about people's, you mocking people's dead friends or whatever. That's why I got killed, or I'm gonna smoke me this whatever pack, and basically saying I'm smoke your friend after he gone. It's real dark, real heartless. And that's what our kids are listening to. That's their favorite music nowadays. That's what where we disrespect the dead. We basically, don't care about nothing. It's F you, F your mama, that's why so and so got killed.
And so that's what she listened to in Philadelphia.
Right.
So
that's what I mean when you talk about drill. Drill is, I remember it was cringy back in the day when people would say, they would, kill somebody and pee on their grave, and these kids are taking it 10 times further than that. Man, that's the music is very, very cringy.
Wow.
So that to me, that would probably be the catalyst behind some of this right here. It's like I don't care nothing about none of your family, nigga. You owe me some money.
Okay. Well, there's that. All right. So listen, before we let y'all go, did everybody or did anybody see the movie Twister this weekend that came out? Yes, Twisters. My bad, with an S. And let me say this about Twisters. You can go on me or Johnny's page. I think that I left the review on there. If you haven't seen it, if you're a Twisters fan, then you should go check it out. It's worth watching. It's definitely very colorful, a lot of moving parts, and it's worth it. So go and check it out.
We ain't watching Twister.
Huh?
We not watching Twister.
Who not? We?
Black folks.
Is it a people?
People.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry
It's
if
a
y'all not
few.
watching it.
It's a few. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna just
Throw everybody under
you're
there.
right. I ain't gonna throw everybody in there. But yeah, I don't think that's a movie that we just trying to.
So did we talk about though that the Tyler Perry movie? What is it? Divorce in Black.
Uh-huh.
So did anybody see Divorce in Black? And I just want to know, what are your thoughts on that? Like,
yeah, Jamie, it is about tornadoes.
Yes, Jamie, yes.
Vanessa want to go see it. Jacita said she liked the original.
Who said that?
Jacita, and she black.
Yes, Jacita. Yes, the original. I'm with you. It was definitely had a better storyline, but like Johnny pointed out, this Twisters has the technology has gotten better. So these tornadoes, they was tornadoing, okay? Like especially right off the bat, we lose the black dude, whatever he was, half black, whatever. There's that, and so he got pulled
Okay,
up
spoilers.
out the whoop. Okay, sorry. There you go. Go to the movies and check it out yourself. All right.
You're saying Divorce in the Black.
Yes, Divorce in Black, which is on
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Go check that out. The Johnny said the acting was rubbish, and that.
I ain't say it wasn't trash.
You didn't say it was okay. My bad.
It was trash.
Not trash, but debris.
No, I didn't even say it was debris.
Okay. What did you say?
So it was lackluster.
It was lackluster. But I mean, at the very end of the day,
what did Lonnie,
it's a good. It's okay to watch it.
What did Lonnie love? What did Lonnie Love say about Tyler Perry?
I don't know. I forgot.
Let us know what Lonnie Love said about Tyler Perry. I want to know.
Oh, that's right. She said that Tyler needs to get him some better writers. First of all,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That he, what I'm saying, he want to do it all himself and keep it all in house. But I mean, hey, I ain't mad at him because whatever happens, this man is still making money. Like Rotten Tomatoes gave him 0, and this man made millions of dollars. Whatever. So
I agree.
Boom. There's that.
I agree.
With what?
He should hire some writers.
I mean, he should. But
I get the whole.
He done made it on what he's doing.
I get the whole he done made it or whatever. He made millions of dollars, but we talk about making movies that's gonna last. Like I don't see Divorce in the Black being a movie that somebody's gonna pull out 25 years from now and be like, man, check this classic out. Like I feel like as a writer or any person that's in the entertainment industry or whatever, you want to make that iconic thing. You want to make that thing that kind of change the industry. You want to be a game changer.
You know what he's used to? The Chitlin circuit, the
I get
Madeira,
that.
the whole Madeira.
I get that though. I feel like he has not. First of all, he ain't hit his potential. I think even though he's been in the game 2-3 decades now, I think he's still on the rise. I think he will get some writers eventually or whatever. I think his best is yet to come.
However, here's the thing. Most of the black actors have gotten their most money from Tyler Perry.
We're looking at so many other things besides making a good movie.
Huh?
We're looking at everything.
I mean, I'm just
outside.
saying though, because here's the thing: the actors and actresses, they like, hey, I'm gonna go over here with Tyler Perry because guess what he gonna do? Pay them. They don't have to worry about that. So that's what's important to them because you see, there's an outpour on that. So hey, Megan Good said, look, he asked me what was my number, and I told him, okay, I can't do it for less than this. He was like, I was gonna give you that anyway.
That's wonderful. He's a great guy. That does not make a great movie.
But it may not. But guess what? It
He's a-
made good money, and
he's
he
a-
was able to pay her. So
he's-
there's that.
He's a great guy. That's what that means. That means he's a great guy. That doesn't mean he's necessarily a great.
I feel like he understands.
I don't. I want a good movie out of him. Like this narrative he got. All these movies about the same. Woman abused in some sort of way, whatever. He overplays it all, but it's a movie, so you have to. It kind of overplay the abuse or whatever goes on, and then she get her revenge at the end. That's 95% of his movies, and I like to get past. Like to get past that. I don't care. Pay your artist, pay your actors, whatever the case. Make $1 million, build your own studio. Great. That don't make a good movie. That's all I'm saying. I just make a good movie. Give us a good movie.
At the very end of the day, Tyler Perry make another movie. Guess where people gonna be watching it?
That's where y'all gonna be. That's where y'all gonna be. Women support are some of his biggest supports, and I ain't mad at him. I always tell people all the time, man. And Tyler, go the Tyler Perry route. Appeal to women, appeal to black women, because they're gonna go to the movies. They're gonna support you. They're gonna make sure that you're number one.
That's it.
Even if you don't make a good movie, they're gonna make sure you're number one because they like you. That's just how the game goes.
There is that.
Class said, I appreciate. Well, did I say what she said? She said he just hired but he wants to save, so he does it himself. But I feel like he already has writers. I also feel like he writes for his loyal audience. He definitely writes for his loyal audience. He writes for women. It's a blow for women every time he make a movie because the woman get abused and then she come back and she get her revenge. Whether she hurt him, kill him, whatever the case. So it's a blow for women. He know what he's doing. It's a blow for women every single time. For me, it get old, but it was a decent watch. I ain't man. I don't. It don't really bother me or whatever to see him use the same narrative over and over and over.
I mean,
and over
this
and over
particular movie, we didn't go nowhere. We didn't pay for nothing.
Prime ain't free, but okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. We didn't pay to go to the movies.
Yeah, see, I think with the writers, it's kind of like how producers do in music. They have a team of writers, but he still got the final say. Like I think somebody else, when you say he should get more writers, probably he should give more writers some power because he got the final say over what it's going to be like. More than likely, he go in that room and they be like, "Look, I need a narrative on this right here," and then the writers have to write according to his narrative. And when you say more, maybe not more writers, but maybe more writers with a little more power to be able to say something, or maybe be able to.
I mean, maybe different storylines, and
because his storyline is the same,
right?
Been the same. Class, I appreciate him and salute him on buying and owning the whole studio, but it's not a flick that did that I. It's not, but there's not a flick that he did that I like, and a lot of dudes, own that. Well, a lot of dudes own that, but dudes ain't the one sending him to number one. He number one on Amazon Prime.
Right.
Right. Despite the how mid the movie mid. No great movie. Movie mid. I don't care what you say. It's mid. Same storyline as the other 2 million movies he done did. That's just my opinion on it. I ain't saying it was a bad movie, but I ain't saying it was one of the greats either. Ain't no Emmy or no Grammy or whatever nominations coming out of that movie right there. James said, what do you both feel was his best movie? I'm gonna get back to you on that one. I'm gonna get back to you before the show's over though, on that movie right there. On that one.
I liked what was the one with Jill Scott and that first one. Jill Scott and they went to the mountain with Angela Smith.
I can't even think of the movie now.
Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah.
That one, I thought that one's pretty good. Mhm.
Just he said he can hire black writers and directors. He just needs a bigger objective.
Well, let me ask you this: the movie, those series, Sisters and Zuma or something, Zam, what are
You
those
talking about
his?
series?
Are those his though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because he got a pretty good fan base on those. And people are watching those things.
I mean,
So I guess it's got a balance, right?
I'm trying to think. Is a little cult movie? Is that his movie?
What's the
I
name of
watch
that?
some of his series.
I was gonna say because you like that movie, that series. What is the? I definitely don't know. I have no idea. They look like his people
What?
on that cult.
A cult movie or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that movie. I mean that series because I watched that series for real, for real. Like once again, though, it ain't necessarily the best series, ain't necessarily the best acting, ain't even necessarily the best production. But the storyline is cool, you know.
And then the show that he had where it was the white rich family and the
What the haves and the have nots.
haves and have-nots, that was good. Whatever.
Uh, Clyde said, Vanessa said she root for her people. Say, do your thing. No, I mean, at the end of the day, hey, do your thing. I ain't tripping. I'm not hating on them at all. I would like to see a, a game changer type movie, a great movie come out of that studio though. I ain't mad at him for having a studio. Awesome.
I think he let other people use the studio. So.
Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as him.
Him, yeah.
Like,
I
I
thought
don't want
what was
his
the
best
one that he was
movie.
the writer, Alex something or other.
That I like the Alex Cross.
Yes,
I
that was
like that
good.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been because
Probably one of the better.
yeah, all these Get Revenge, all these ones where he catered to the film, they ain't none of them my favorite. They don't make the list as far as my favorite movie. Why they got I Get Married? That was a pretty good.
I thought the first
Uh,
one was pretty good.
they were all pretty decent. You
Mm-hmm.
know, characters were developed or whatever, and you kind of follow them. So yeah, they were all decent movies. Clyde said he caters to black women and divide black women and men in his film to me. Yeah, I think he caters to black women. I don't know as far as divide. I don't know if he's a catalyst or if he, creates a divide. But I don't think he really give a damn what the dudes think. He catering to the ones who gonna buy his tickets, send his movie to number one, continue to make him a billionaire. I think that's I
There's
think
that.
that's where it comes from.
And there's that.
um, divide. He just catered to women. That's just all it is, and whatever come with it, come with it. And you definitely gonna have those of us.
Women are the biggest consumers.
Yeah, they definitely gonna have those of us who not gonna like, especially men. We're not gonna like it because in the end we get killed every single time. We the abuser, you know what I'm saying? We wrong, and the way he exaggerates the abuse, like it be. Come on now, let's just start Divorce in the Black. Everybody talk about the first scene or whatever. It's like some of the and even the way he treated her throughout the movie, it's like it's exaggerated. Like we know in real life, the average chick is not hanging around for all of that. But you got to exaggerate. It's a 2-hour movie. You got to fit, you know, all this abuse in the 2 hours. So you get this.
Right.
What do you both feel was his best movie? Man, if he was behind Alex Cross, that was probably my favorite movie. I mean, but he was. I don't know if he was. That's why I wanted to look at the list to see, because I don't know if he was a writer in that or if he was just an actor.
Hmm.
Because I was out of the ordinary for his movies. I think that was one of the first movies where I looked at it, I was like, dang, fool. Tyler Perry got something outside of the Bash Men movies.
Hmm.
She said some of the dialogue was corny. Yeah. Oh, Klein said he was better on stage dressing like an old black woman. Jamie said I think his best movie was the movie with Journey Smollett. Who was that? What was that? I can see it in my head.
You know what? That wasn't his.
Yeah. Temptation, Confessions of a Marriage Counselor. Uh that was is that the one you talk about, Jamie? The one where the rich dude, the dude was seducing her or whatever. They got he got her to join the Mile High Club.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Mm, yeah, that was.
Mm-hmm. It was.
You say Alex Ross wasn't his?
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
wasn't.
figured it wasn't. I mean, it just don't go along.
Yeah, it was definitely different. So yeah,
Shoot,
for him.
yeah, but that was, man. I probably would have put that as my favorite movie for him. It was out of the ordinary. I think I liked the storyline. I think the production was good on it. The acting, pretty decent on it. But yeah, that was his. Now I got to go back to the drawing board.
Okay, you ready?
What?
Finish. Go ahead and read the rest of the comments so we
I
can
didn't know
get out of here.
I didn't know read the comment.
Oh, you did. Oh, we did. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Did you
All
hear
right.
about your boy Chris Brown?
Huh?
You about Chris Brown entourage jumping somebody in?
Yeah, I saw that. Lord, Chris Brown should just went on home instead of doing all that meet and greet crap.
I guess money.
I mean, I know it's money, but look around what happened. He finna have to pay some people some money
Yeah.
for his entourage beating up somebody, throwing a chair at somebody's head or something.
His legal team gonna look at it and see them, how they can make it go away. It's 50 million. They ain't fit. Them boys ain't finna get no $50 million. Number one, they walked into that ass whooping. They it was in VIP and they wasn't supposed to be. So there's that. You don't
Well,
go
good thing
somewhere.
they got a good concert out of it. So there's that.
Huh?
I'm saying I'm glad they got a good concert. He's something not to come back, or they probably be like, So
Yeah. Why it had to be in Fort Worth?
Right.
Exactly. I don't know.
Exactly. Country town.
Well, I guess I
Anyway.
can't tell you what my favorite movie from him is. Chris won't let me. She says it's time to shut down.
What in the world?
You said it.
All right, y'all. So anyway, listen, thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate y'all, man, for joining in and conversing with us. So let me say this. For those of you who are in the DFW area, we're getting ready for the Flyest Couple in the Funk fashion show, August 25th, Sunday, August 25th at 4:30 at Oils for Us in the great city of Forest Hill, Texas. Make sure you are in the house because this show is about to be the show of the city. So again, it is the Flyest Couple in the Funk fashion show. So if you can be here, make sure you are here. And there's that. Thank y'all again for joining us. And we're gonna Johnny.
What?
Oh no, what's going on right now? But
I don't know. You
want to say something?
I'm still looking through, all the
You want to hold on?
No.
Oh, okay. So Johnny's gonna let y'all know his best movie from Tyler Perry next week because he'll figure it out. But anyway, all right, y'all.
They all
We'll
the
see y'all
same.
next week.
I don't got no favorite.
You got no favorite.
I don't have a favorite. They all, man. When you look at the movies that he did himself, they all got the same narrative. They all about the same.
There's that.
I ain't gonna pick no favorite.
All
I can
right,
tell you
y'all.
this: none of his movies are in my favorites list. I can tell you that much.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. There we go. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel.
All right. Be blessed.